The lines that you are asked to sketch this year in 8th grade are in y equals mx plus b form. We call this slope-intercept form, where we know the b value is our y-intercept and the m value is our slope. So first step in graphing a line is to interpret the equation that you're given to know what the y-intercept is and what the slope is. In number 3, my y-intercept is the positive 2. What that means is on my y-axis, this line is going to intersect at positive 2. So I'm going to put a dot on the intersection of 2 on the y-axis. Now my slope is always my coefficient to the x. In this equation, we say that it is invisible. The number that is in front of that x is 1x. That means that my slope is positive 1. Written as a fraction or a ratio, that is 1 over 1. Since it's positive, that means I'm going to go up 1 and to the right 1 from the previous point. So from the previous point, up 1 and to the right 1 would be approximately right there. I'm doing the best I can on this app. And then up 1 and to the right 1 from there would be right there. You can see that. And up 1 to the right 1 again from the previous point would be right there. Now you can see the pattern that is forming by following the rate of change. Your last step is to draw a line through each one of those points and put your arrows at the end. Now let's talk real fast before I show the other one. If there would have been a negative sign in front of that x, then my hidden slope would have been negative 1, which would mean down 1 over 1. So now let's look at number 4. This time my y-intercept is negative 5. I always pay attention to the sign in front of it. So that means start your first dot at negative 5 on the y-axis. Now my slope is negative 7 over 2. I interpret that as telling me to go down 7 and to the right 2. But the first issue that I see is I do not have room to go down 7. So what I've got to do is think, if it's down 7 and to the right 2, which is a positive movement, what slope would be the same as that? Well, I would want to work both backwards. That means I would go up 7, and instead of to the right 2, I'm going to go to the left 2. So now I'm going to count out that slope. From the 5, up 7 takes me to positive 2, and then to the right 2, or to the left 2, sorry, makes my next point right there. Now I am able to draw a line using a ruler that goes through those 2 points on the graph, and I can verify to see that I had a negative slope, and my line indeed is going down just like a negative slope says it should.